Hey there, and welcome back to Mobility Monday. So today we are going to be mostly working on our upper body. We tend to neglect our upper body probably a little bit more than our lower body, but really important to make sure we've got good range of motion, good movement through our upper body, particularly opening up our chest so we're not all sort of tight here. Spend so much time with our arms in front of us, we get very tight, rotated in the chest, so we want to be able to open out, loosen up through that chest. So we're going to be working on the chest, working on the shoulder area, but we'll also get a bit of hip in there as well, because you know me, I love the hip mobility. So you're going to need a bit of space today. You don't need, we might want a thigh band or just something that you can, we might be trying to grab a bit of our body we can't quite reach, so something you can loop around that, a dressing gown cord or something would do. Might need that, but other than that, no kit, but just a bit of space. So we're going to start off with our chest mobility. So we're going to lie on our sides. Oh, the other thing you might want is a foam roller. Again, not essential, but you might find it helpful. So have that to hand. So lying on our chest, and I want you to take your bottom hand. So I'm lying on my left side. Probably easier if you lie on your left side as well, and then we can all talk about the same things. So I'm going to take my left hand, my bottom hand, and I'm going to put it in front of my knees. As we go through what we're about to do, I want you to try and keep those knees stacked. The tendency is for that top knee to slide back. So I want you to keep that top knee stacked on top of the bottom knee without sliding. If you wanted, you could actually pop the foam roller underneath your head now, or a cushion or something, if you're finding that that's just you're uncomfortable with the head. Take your arms out in front of you, top arm on top of the bottom arm, and then we're going to take the top arm up, over, and behind us. And I'm trying to loosen up the front of my chest here. I'm not trying to do anything with my arm particularly. I'm trying to loosen up the front of my chest by trying to get that hand down to the ground, but without that top knee sliding back. So that's why I've got that bottom hand on the top knee to stop it sliding. We're going to use our breath. So each time you breathe out, trying to relax and see if you can lower that hand down to the floor. Take a quick peek, see how far away you've got to go. We're going to spend a good amount of time here. Now, some of you are hypermobile or just very loosey, you've done your homework, and so your hand's on the ground and you're wondering what all this is about. You've probably got your shoulder on the ground, the top shoulder on the ground. If that's you, then just use this as a chance to work on your breathing, some nice relaxed breathing. But for most of us, we're probably tighter than that, and so we're having to really work to get that hand down. Remember, we're not trying to force it, we're trying to relax it down. So breathe out, relax that muscle, and see if you can just get that hand any closer to the ground there. Last few breaths here. Lovely. Now take that hand, the right hand onto the ground. Take your left arm out behind you with your hand, the face of the hand, put the palm down to the floor. Now again, please don't force anything here. Work to your range of motion. Don't force it. But I'm gently going to push up with my right hand. So I'm kind of leaning backwards onto that arm behind me. So I can feel a gentle stretch down the inside of the arm that's behind me. Again, like I say, don't force it. Don't come all the way up there and snap your arm off. Just gently ease into it. So again, I'm going to breathe out, push through the hand to come up. Breathe in, I can just relax down. I'm not bouncing, but I'm just using my breath as I come up to stretch the arm and then relax as I breathe in as I come down. Breathe out, gently stretch the arm behind you. Doesn't matter too much what the legs are doing here. A few more breaths there. Lovely. Then grab that foam roller if you have one, don't worry if you don't, and you're just going to put it underneath your top knee. You could equally well use a cushion or something here. It's just to keep your hips aligned. So I've got my top knee supported on the foam roller, bottom leg slightly bent just for support below me. Doesn't really matter too much what the bottom leg's doing. Left arm is out in front of me, and I'm now going to put my right hand, my top hand, onto my bottom ribs, and I'm just going to use them to help pull myself around. So I'm just trying to loosen things up here. So my left arm is staying on the ground, my right hand is pulling the bottom ribs sort of around, as if I'm trying to get my belly button towards the ceiling. Just loosening things up. Breathe out, pull, breathe in, relax. Breathe out, pull, not forcing it. Again, just gently working on building that range of motion. Last one. Lovely. Keep the left arm out in front of you. Take the right hand up to the ceiling. So I've got a kind of 90-degree angle between my left hand and my right hand. And then I'm going to lower my right hand down to the ground behind me, keeping that 90-degree angle. And just think about reaching the right hand and the left hand as far away as you can, gently lowering that right shoulder down towards the floor. Left ribs coming away from the floor where we were helping ease them with that sort of pulling on them before. And let's just spend a few breaths here. At first you might find you're in a sort of tense position. Try and use that breath to own the space, to relax into the space. Breathe out, try and find that space. Last one. Lovely, that's it for the upper body stuff on that side. Well, sort of it. We're going to do one more. So you're going to grab, it's going to get complicated here. It doesn't need to be complicated, but your brain might get a bit confused by it all. Your bottom foot, so my left foot, I'm going to grab with my right hand. So grabbing my bottom foot, my left foot, with my top hand, my right hand, and I'm pulling it back behind me. Now, I don't want to go into my lower back here. I need to keep my tailbone tucked under. So I'm getting quite a deep stretch down the front of my left thigh into that hip. I'm not feeling it in my lower back because I'm protecting my lower back by tucking my tailbone under. And we're going to do a few breaths here. So this is helping still to open out that top shoulder, but particularly open out that bottom hip. And I can try as I breathe out, open out more. So my chest, rather than my chest being kind of facing down to the ground, my chest is facing straight forwards. In time with your breathing. Lovely. Now we're going to do all of that on the other side. And sorry, I forgot to say, but that's where if you couldn't grab that back heel, that's where you could have used your band attached around it. So let's go on to the other side. First of all, lying on our right side now, knees together, using our bottom hand in front of those top knees to make sure that the top knee doesn't slide back. Take the top arm out in front of you, up to the ceiling, down to the floor behind you. Keep facing forwards. You can have a quick look and see where you're at, but keep facing forwards, and then we're using our breath to lower that hand down towards the floor. Keep lowering that hand down towards the floor. Again, if all this feels super easy, be happy that you've got that mobility. Think you might need to do a bit of stability if it feels super, super easy, but just use it as some time to do some breathing practice. Lovely, then take that arm back in front of you, take the bottom arm, the right arm behind you, hand down to the floor, and pushing up with the left hand. If anything feels uncomfortable, so I'm feeling that's really quite tight there, I've got a bit of a shoulder injury, then I'm just going to reduce the range of motion. I'm bringing that hand down towards my bum. So rather than directly up behind me, I'm just bringing it down a bit lower. But anything that doesn't feel right, as always, don't push through. This is about building the range of motion, listening to your body, not forcing anything. So I'm pushing into the hand as I breathe out. I'm just relaxing as I breathe in. Push into the hand as I breathe out. Relax as I breathe in. As it gets easier, I can start to take that hand out a little bit more directly behind me. Lovely. Then I'm going to pop that foam roller or a cushion or something underneath the top knee. Arms out in front of me. Top hand grabbing my bottom ribs and just pulling them up towards the ceiling. Breathe out, pull them out or up. Breathe in, relax. So I'm just trying to get that little bit of movement through there. Lovely, then setting myself up with my clock arms, hand up towards the ceiling, hand out in front, and then I'm rotating, so keeping both of those arms, keeping that 90 degrees. My left arm is coming down towards the floor behind me, right arm coming up, and at first that all feels a bit squished, contorted to me. So I'm just going to spend some time breathing through here. It doesn't matter too much what your legs are doing as long as your hips feel happy. Breathing into it. And the longer I spend here, the more I relax into it. Lovely. Then that last one, so taking the bottom ankle, grabbing it with the top hand, as I say, if you need to use a band of some sort, absolutely go for it. Tuck the tailbone under and gently pull on that foot. So I'm getting a stretch down the front of my right thigh, the front thigh, bottom thigh, into that hip. Keep tucking the tailbone under. As it gets looser, you can take it further back. You can grab further up that foot. Again, using your breath here, nice deep breaths. Try just changing your position, see if you feel you're getting anything deeper out of it. Lovely. And then I forgot to retest on the other side, but we can on this side. So just go back to that first chest opener position. Setting yourself up, bottom hand on top knees, top hand out in front of you, down to the ground behind you, and hopefully you can feel you've got a lot further now. So just showing you that space that you've created through that work, and I'm sure if you test on the other side, you will feel the same. Good work, guys. So I hope that was helpful. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again next week. Take care.